Hello, and welcome to another countdown to Christmas with Barb, Stamp with Barb. I have used this set several times during the Christmas classes and card club, and there's just so much to use with this set, so I wanted to feature that one. It's for Unto Us. It is a cling mount. Cling mount just simply means the rubber stamps. So I'm going to use a few of these. We are going to feature the paper, the Pointsetta Petal Suite. Excuse me. And so I have several colors here, and I basically took colors that were directly right out of the 12 by 12 paper. On the back of the cardboard that comes in the package, it shows all the different colors that you can get in that coordinate with the paper. So what I have here is I have the Crushed Curry or Bumblebee, either one will work, and then the Old Olive. And then I have taken this piece, and this is the back side. And so I'm going to be using it just like this. This is super simple. I have used the oval from the stitched framelit set. It comes with the ovals, circles, and the squares. So I've got that. This is our satin ribbon that is silver trim. There's ivory or vanilla with gold trim. We have that too. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take Christmas Begins with Christ and use our garden green. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and like this video if it's one that will help you get your cards done to send out this crazy year of 2020. So I'm just inking up the garden green that coordinates with the paper. We're going to stamp that straight down into the middle of the oval. And there we are. And the next thing that we're going to do is stamp on the inside. This is 5.5 by 8.5. It is the thick Whisper white cardstock. It just holds up better. Or stronger, I guess is the right word to say. And the inside, may your heart be lifted in praise this Christmas for the wonderful gift of Jesus and the joy he brings to our lives. Such crazy times, but right now that is where my hope is at, and I'm sticking to it. So this is going to be stamped right here in the center, because we are going to also use this Star of Bethlehem, and we are going to use the Crushed Curry and stamp that right on the top here. Okay, so let's take that, ink it up, and I'm just going to stamp that right here over the top. Oh, and then we have a boo-boo, but you know what? It's handmade. What is a card without a little imperfection? How about that? We'll figure out a way. We're going to figure out a way to fix it. And then to finish up with our stamping, I'm going to move that to the side. I'm going to take our envelope, and I have Merry Christmas, and I'm going to ink that up, and that's going to be right on the front, so they'll see that first when they get their card. And then maybe I'll go ahead and just stamp it right on the back. So whichever way they see the card first, that's what they're going to find. Maybe I will go ahead and add a little bit more of that Crushed Curry. And this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to ink it up, turn it over, and I don't have a wipe here, but I'm going to take off that extra ink that I accidentally got on there, and that way I don't have the problem that I did before. But what we're going to do is just stamp that right here. There we are. All right, so that my hands don't get, or my arms, get inside an ink pad, I'm going to close these up. And then now that the stamping's done, we're ready to put our card together. Okay, so what I have here is, like I said, I have the Old Olive, and this is, oh, let's see here. I think it's 4 3/8. Anyway, what it is it's a sliver larger than 4 1/4, or excuse me, 4 by 5 1/4. That's what I've got here. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just put this down. And I don't have a cheat sheet in front of me, so I don't have the measurements to tell you the exact measurements. But basically, I have just put this old olive 1/8 of an inch smaller than the card base. Now the card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, so this is 1 1/8 smaller. So that's going to go here so that you have a little bit of the white showing. The next thing is I'm going to take my designer paper, and I want the poinsettias showing. And so this is going to go right here on the left side. And I'm just getting it to where I have a little bit of the crushed curry showing. And then we're going to take this piece and make sure I put my adhesive on the correct side, because I want the opposite showing over here, just like that. And I'm going to do it this way so that I can see better in lining this up. There we go. Just like that, so that there's just a little bit of that yellow showing, just like that. I'm going to grab some Stampin' Dimensionals, and that's how I'm going to put on this ribbon. So it's the same on both sides. So basically I'm just going to take some a glue dot, push this down. There's another way you can do it, and pull that off, and take the other side, get a piece on that one. Okay, so I have the glue dots right there, and then this is going to come around the back and wrap around just like this, and those glue dots will hold that right on the very back. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take some of our large dimensionals. I've cut a piece off here, and I am going to put one here, in there, and I'm going to grab one more here. Again, all these products can be found at my website, which is barbryder.stampinup.net, and click shop, and you can purchase all these products right there. So we're going to go ahead and layer down the Christmas Begins with Christ right on top of that. And then the next step is basically to put it on the front of my card base here on the layer of the old olive. And again, that's the one thing that I love about our Stampin' Up! Products. They coordinate completely. Colors, ribbons, inks, paper, embellishments, all of it just coordinates so nicely. There we go. But let's go ahead and add a little bit of bling to this. So I've got some gems here, and I've got some that went a little crazy. So they're kind of... So I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to take one of the large ones here. I'm going to put that over on this part of the paper. And then we're going to go ahead and get one of these mediums. I've got some that have flipped over on me. I made the mistake of not storing it properly, so they kind of got shifted around a little bit. I'm going to put one right there on that little sprig. And then let's take another one here. Ooh, look at that. Grabbed up 3 of them at once. We don't want that. Okay, there we go. And let's see, where do we want to put this? We've got, let's go right here. Let's go over here. If I can get it turned around. Okay, there we go. Right there. That's where I want it, right there. Okay. So there is what we have. We've got the odd number of bling that we want. Now the only other thing is, I think because I've got this a little bit thicker on the, or raised on the front, I'm wondering if I can fix my mistake back here. I don't know. I don't know that I can. So, but we're going to see. I'm going to see about putting one of these gems on top of this, I think. Oh, goodness. Fingers, fingers. There we go. Get that there. It's okay. Let's see. I'm actually going to take one more, and I'm going to put that in the inside of my star here. Just like that. That doesn't look too bad. It's better than it was, but so then you just sign your name and you're all set to go. How simple is that? That was not very hard at all. You can always do so much more. You can add wink of Stella, sparkle up the poinsettias, but if you're looking to make a lot of cards and you want something that is just beautiful, this is the way to go. Designer paper, package of paper that coordinates with the colors, along with your inks that match the coordinating designer paper. So there you have an easy, quick card. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you sticking with me and watching what I have to share. Make sure to subscribe, and then find me on Facebook at Stamp with Barb Writer. You'll be able to follow along with my Facebook Lives, any specials I have going on, classes that are coming up, they're all there, and at my website that I mentioned earlier. So thank you again, and I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that you'll join me another time. Bye-bye.